Hello, Lumber Tycoon fans. Keith the Humble. Here we're going to continue on with the FishTank series. This is the second one. And today we're going to expand our conveyor system that we have with the wood sorter and the 1x1 chop saw. And I moved a piece of glass out of the way, put a little switch track in there, or conveyor, and now we're going to move it up and try to get a little more closer to the top of our fish tank what we have here, because going from the ground is pretty difficult. So again, we're just gonna piece this together as we go, give you a kind of an update on where we've been at. I'm gonna blacklist everybody because I'm gonna have a lot of loose pieces and sometimes people like to kick them around, so we're just gonna blacklist. Now, you notice here I've got a couple slanted conveyors coming up out of my enclosed area here. And this curve track just didn't want to go right. So the conveyor, we're going to try to move that where we can have it even and working right. And I've noticed lately, I've been struggling trying to get the curve tracks onto slanted tracks, get them lined up right. So we'll just see if we can put it up here. Right now it's not working very well. Again, trying to get conveyors lined up with each other. Change the angle of your camera, change the position of where you're at. Sometimes it just doesn't go and we make do. So we'll see what goes on here. I can't even get it to register here that it's there. So there's something blocking it. That's too high. Well, we may just have to end up with it down here. That's alright. Pieces will go up, fall off, get on there, and come up. So it'll be alright. Not the perfect system that I want, but you know what? It works, so it's good enough. So now we're going to build some conveyors on here. I have two here that I've already opened up. Get all these lined up, make sure they're good. Good. And grab our next one. And again, with FishTank Series, this conveyor system, remember last video we had a whole pile of those tiles of the countertops that we had to place up, and you notice I have those done already. Let's get our truck moved over here. We can start putting some conveyors on, do some mass production. I went to the store and got a whole bunch of conveyors because I knew it takes a lot of conveyors to get up there. So we'll put these conveyors on, see how many we need to get up to the wall we have started and the countertops. This will help us with getting our pieces up to the top, and then we can just put some blueprints up there and put them in right away, right off of there, so we don't have to go from the ground level. I was struggling getting up as high as I did from the ground to be able to see where to place all the countertops, so being a little closer will help us move along a little quicker. Take a little time to put up a conveyor system, get the pieces up we need. Conveyors aren't too expensive either, so it'll help us pretty much all the way through. Like I said, I don't know how tall this is going to be yet, and I don't know how many pieces I'm going to use. Still waiting for people to guess how many countertops are going to be used on the back side and how many pieces of glass it's going to take me to use on that. So let me know what you think. A little competition. Maybe we'll give away a mini axe and end times axe for best guess. Closest without going over. This is going along pretty nice. Daylight coming. That'll help us be able to see what we're doing. You notice inside the building there I've got a whole pile of cave crawler wood, the blue glow wood. That's what it's all made out of. I made a couple trips over to the labyrinth in the cave and got a couple loads of that, so you won't have to watch the boring exploring of the cave, me getting lost, going in circles, getting lost again. I didn't do too bad. I have a map, so it worked out pretty good. Well, we're getting pretty close. Let's see. Put one more up here and see how close we are. That might be one too many. And duck under, jump up. Alright, there we go. We got ourselves a nice conveyor. This will bring all the 1x1s all the way up to this level, and we'll be able to put some countertop blueprints up here, and we'll be closer to where we need to place them. That was one long. Alright, now I need a corner so we can go along the wall and still go higher, because I really don't see this as being high enough yet. So let's head to the store. Drive with both my doors open. I love that. Looks like a giant elephant. Ears open. Okay, maybe it's a stretch. Alright, we'll get ourselves some curved conveyors. Hey, Tom. Yes, tight turn conveyor, $100. Let's do it. You are so welcome, Tom. Place in the back. We'll get another one because I know I'm going to be using these. Probably going to have to go up a few more times and around. Tight turn conveyor. Yes, please. Thank you. Alright, there's two. One more. And we have to wait for them to spawn again. Sit here and wait and wait and wait. Take a nap. Ding! There it is. Wonderful. And one more. Tight turn conveyor. $300 for all three. Awesome. That works good. Conveyors are pretty cheap, so to get wood up to where we want instead of carrying every piece up. It takes a lot less time to just build a conveyor system. Get it up there, then work on it. I'll show you here in a second. Get ourselves a nice curve on the edge here. Alright, grab ourselves the curve. And we'll place it on the end. Let's see if this one lines up. Not looking too promising. Don't let it get angry. We'll go up there and see if we can get a closer shot of it, but no. Place. Move the camera a bit. It's almost there. Okay, move camera. Who knows what's in the way? Yeah, they'll fall off onto that. That'll work. Alright. We'll go up, move that one that we had placed up there. Just so it's not in the way. There we go. Grab this one. Put it on the end of the conveyor. I better turn it. There we go. And place it there. Looks good. And jump down. Alright, now I can start placing more of these angled, tilted conveyors. And we'll just go up along the length of the wall here and place a bunch of them, because we haven't decided how tall we're going to get yet. And we continue on. And like I said, it doesn't take long to put a bunch of conveyors up. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time to buy them, get them in the truck, haul them over here, but overall, it's a lot less time than carrying every piece up a ladder or something like that. Stairs, yeah, you can go pretty fast with stairs, maybe a ramp using wedges, but I like conveyors. Put them on the conveyor, it'll carry it up for you. You don't have to go back and forth. Works nice. Got a couple more here we can put on. And that's a tight curve. I don't want that one. Put it back in the box. Let's see. There it is. Tilted. Looks like we got two left. Get these up on it. Alright. 1 and 2. Alright. Now I've used conveyors in some of the other builds I got, Lightning and Snoopy base. I used to get all that birch wood up for Snoopy and the yellow wood. I used a conveyor system. So here's what I do. I go up a ways, kind of where I'm going to be at for yeah, it looks good. Hey, look, I fell off. Guess I'll be climbing back up again. But as we build up here, we're going to want the wood to stop on the conveyor somewhere. And it's pretty easy to do. You just take a couple of them and turn them around. So we got ourselves a nice conveyor. Doesn't look high enough. We'll probably end up buying a whole lot more of those. Alright, before we get our wood, let's get that conveyor turned around. Oh, those are going the wrong way. And we'll get up on those and turn them around first. Because we want all our wood to go up the conveyor, not just stop here and dump on the ground. Really frustrating. Alright, let's walk sideways up this. They're all going the right way. Excellent. That one's backwards. Turn it around, and up we go. Oh, look, I fell off. Oh, goodness. Now, add to my repertoire. I can not drive well. I cannot parkour, and walking on conveyor sideways, not a good idea. Alright. Take a look at these. Hey, I fell off again. Yeah, they're all going the right way. Alright, let's turn this one around. And I go every other one. If you go every other one, if the first one that stops it overloads, overfills, you get too many of them on it, it'll go to the second one. And then same goes for the third one. Usually 2 or 3 works pretty good. So I usually turn 3 of them, every other one around. Alright, here's where we're going to have some loose wood. Nice stack of cave crawler wood. We'll take a couple pieces of that and feed it into the conveyor system. Now, I have this one in here for the loading of trucks, but to build a ramp for my truck to get up there would be a lot of work. So we're just going to use the actual system and put it right on the end. Run them up, cut into 1 by 1. So we'll take some of this wood, move it over to our system that'll chop it into 1 by 1s. I put it in big blocks for storage. You don't want to have a million little pieces. It's easier to have the larger pieces. Alright, close the door. And we're stuck. Hey look, there's a piece stuck in here. Alright. There we go. We're moving. And we got our chop saw here. And let's scroll back a little bit. Make sure our system's working. Get too many pieces in here and it's not working, jammed up or something, you end up with a big pile and a big mess you got to clean up. So I always like to make sure it starts working. There we go. She's working. There we go. 1 by 1s of blue wood coming out, cave crawler wood. We're doing good. And nice glass top. We can take a look. Now, so people can't come in and kick everything around, I'm going to put this back, but not all the way down because there's a conveyor in the way. But we want the pieces to fall through still, so try to get this centered on this frame here. There we go. Now the pieces can come through and... oh, that's the wrong color. Alright, that's that piece that was jammed in there. We'll just send that back through the sorter system, and hopefully it'll sort it out for us. Might not, because they're small. Or I could just throw them over the conveyor and miss completely. Anyway, I know where they're at. Alright, we got that working good. Let's put a few more pieces on and get ourselves a good healthy supply of cave crawler 1 by 1s up there. 1 unit pieces. Oh, I'm so paranoid about my doors. I always keep my doors closed in case somebody decides to come in, kick stuff around. I mean, I got lasers and all these expensive items in here. Just worried that somebody's going to come along and just scatter them everywhere. Doors seem to slow it down, but sometimes if they grab themselves a trailer, do the trailer glitch, they can kind of get through the walls. So really doors aren't going to stop much. Takes a lot of work to gather and collect and buy, and it's frustrating when people decide that it's a joy to take somebody's work and ruin it just for their own satisfaction. But so is life. Alright, we got 3 or 4 blue ones now, 4th one. Let's see how we're doing over here. Yeah, we're still running. Not jammed up yet. Hey, I got a friend out there. Hi, friend. Nice hat. Slide it over. Here we go. And there we go. He wants in. Well, we'll close that off. And we'll open this up. And no, you're not coming in. Sorry. And we close the door. There we go. Alright. Now on the conveyor, we should see ourselves have some blue wood coming on up. And you'll notice I did blacklist everybody. But there's somebody on the plot now. Must come on after I blacklisted everybody. We'll see how they behave. If they can behave themselves, I suppose I should just not blacklist everybody. It's not polite. Okay, up we go. Alright, and it's working pretty good here. We got, oh boy, don't go on the wood. Oh look, they went on the wood. You know what happens when you go on the wood? It kicks it everywhere. Goodbye. Thanks for visiting. I just don't want to have to go down and pick all that up and put it back up there. So, alright, let's get ourselves some countertops. Go into our furniture. That's where our countertops are. Get some countertops. Now, let's see. We'll get these turned up so I can line up a bunch of them in a row. There we go. Now we'll just place a bunch of these countertops in a row and get ourselves some blueprints to fill. Then we'll have a mass of blueprints here, or countertops, once we get them filled, and we can just place them up there. And we're a lot closer now to the top of where we're working, so we can place them a little easier. There we go. There's the first one that went up to the next conveyor. You'll see as it fills up down here, it just pushes them onto the next one. So there we go. System's working. Yep, there we go. More pushing up. And it'll do it twice. I didn't send up too many pieces, so you kind of watch how, you get a feel for how many you can put on the conveyor, that you can have that many pieces up here. I try not to have too many loose pieces, because there's a lot of kids out there, a lot of adults too probably, that really don't respect other people's things, and they think it's fun to just kick stuff around and make more work for everybody. It's hard not to have a negative attitude. Really, this is just a game. We should all be able to just have some fun. But it can be frustrating when others don't respect our things. So we'll just fill these blueprints up nice and quick. Grab a hold, put them in. Oh, that one ain't big enough. Yeah, that happens in the converter system. We can set it on top here, use it later. I'll find another one that doesn't fill it completely, and we'll just match the two together. And there it is right there. Put it next to the other one. The two will make one. There you go. Now this is going to take a long time to do, the whole wall. So there'll be quite a few times that I'll put a couple pieces of larger cave crawler wood into the system like I did. Let them come up here, build some blueprints, fill them up, place them up. Like I said when we first started this project, that when you're doing a large project like this, it gets pretty tedious, pretty boring, doing the same thing over and over and over. So it's good to change it up. Don't mass produce yourself a bunch of blueprints and then put them all up, because you get tired and you get bored. It's no fun being bored in the game. Like I always say, you got to enjoy the game. Alright, two small pieces make one big. There we go. Almost done here. Two left. But yet we have a lot of blue wood left, and I don't like leaving loose wood, so we'll come over here, turn around, and we'll just make some more blueprints. We can fill them with this wood that's here. I like to make sure when I start working again on placing that I don't have too many loose pieces floating around, just in case. You know, it's no fun having to go out and move everything around again. And you notice how I'm stacking these sideways here. Now I got a nice platform I can just walk on. I'm standing on it now. Works pretty good. So we'll just grab the end ones and bring them up. A few left. There's a partial. Put her up here on that. Find another one shortly. There's always some part. Hey, there it is right there. It didn't take long again. There we go. Fill our remaining blueprints. Going pretty quick. And again, I'm making half-hour videos. I'm not going to continue on, show you the whole wall of building. Anybody falling asleep on me when I'm building here. But you notice a whole day and a night's gone by. Alright, 3 pieces left, 3 blueprints. And there we go. We got ourselves a section of wall that we can put up now. Now they're all put in blueprints. Now the problem would be if we put these in the wall first, just place the blueprints on the wall, how are you going to get the wood to it? This makes it simple where we can just place them, grab one, and then scroll out and place it on the wall. Yeah, it's another step in the process, but it's a lot easier than jumping up and down this wall with little pieces of wood to fill blueprints all the time. So I like this system. Everybody's got their own system of building. Works really good for any tall objects, any large objects, really, that you fill a bunch of blueprints, then place them after you've filled them. Ladders, door bridges, all these things. Giant fish tanks. I still don't know if this is tall enough yet. I'm thinking, it's pretty big. You look at this whole area, and that's a big fish tank. It might need to be a little bit taller. And again, tracing these countertops. Move the camera angle. We're still a pretty good distance away, so we're still going to have a few difficulties. And trying to see everything that goes on in this really doesn't work that good in the dark. It's easier to place these in the daylight. Oh goodness, I missed. Look at that. Missed already. So we'll have to jump up there and get that one in place. But again, that's why I put the stairway there. It's kind of a angle. We can jump up and get them. If I can place it. Just having difficulties there. Looks like that's not the only one that's out of place. Alright. Let's place... Alright, jump up here. See what we got. Almost there. Alright, get that one in there. And fix her up. We're getting there. Yeah, got a nice view from up here. That's the least. And back down to our stack of blueprints. We can place them. And looks like we fall off. That'll probably happen 100 times in making this wall. And now I'll jump up here and bang my head against... oh, isn't that beautiful? Well, looks like we'll be taking the long way. Alright. Up the conveyor. Alrighty. Makes easy travel up here too. Nice wide surface, no jumping. Just walk up. There we go, back where we were. Easy enough. Oh my. Come on. And remember, you can flip these around. Use your rotate button and turn them around. Sometimes they'll line up better that way. I got a good angle look here. I can just grab pieces that are down there. Try to get it on there. Eventually you get into a system. Some days I have easier time in this than not. Alright, another one up. Turn it around. And there we go. Got another one on. Alright, move another. Place her up. Alright, down to the next row. Hopefully I don't miss too bad on any of these, or I won't have a way to get to it, to move it. Wow, these are really giving me a hard time lining up today. Like I said, some days you have good days, some days you have bad days trying to line these up. They'll get there eventually. Patience. It's going to take a lot of patience to get this done. We're not even done a quarter done with this wall yet. And, you know, you just got to work through it. It'll happen eventually. There we go. One more piece. Yeah, while we're building this wall, just want to thank all the people that have been following me. I did recently hit 100 subscribers. Do appreciate that very much. Tell your friends. We're going to keep trying to build and grow as a YouTuber. I really do like the way that everybody's been logging in and watching videos. It's been a real boost to me. Keep me going on these. Alright, another section done for the wall. Okay. And let's get another one. Looks like we're back down at the beginning. I'm not sure if this is as high as I'm going to go or not. It is a pretty good height, but we'll have to see. We'll see how high we go. Get some glass on it too. Maybe next video I can include some glass work, or I know I'm going to have to build some more conveyor to get this up. That one missed. Let's get up here and move it where she needs to be. That wasn't even close. Wow. Alright. Pretty good height. Turn around. And you see it, how much easier it is to really get these lined up if you're closer. And I've seen different ways, different people making videos and things, and how they line them up. I've seen, you know, facing this way. Oh, I got it. I seem to miss quite more frequently when I'm trying to face it. Let's fall down that gap. No. Alright, grab another one here. There we go. And place it on. If you're new to my channel and you haven't seen all the tutorials on different things to build or where the wood is, I invite you to go explore the channel. There's plenty of videos out there. Shows most of the woods, how to get them, where they're at, different techniques of building different things. This whole base, that giant box down there, glass box, all of that is on video of how to build those things. if you really want to see something built, you see something that is unique, or you want to try to build it but you don't know how, give me a holler. Put it in the comments and tell me what you want to see. I'll try to include it into my video library that I've been creating here. Also, if you like what you see and you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. We know that every week I'm trying to put one of these out every Friday at 5 o'clock. So every Friday I'm hoping to get something out for everyone to view, something new, something interesting. I'm looking for ideas also on what to put in this fish tank. I know I mentioned in the last video I want to try to create a nice cool looking submarine. I'd like to create an octopus or a squid. No, it's not going to be a kraken. I know that's been mentioned quite extensively. Wants a kraken. It'll be an octopus. I'm building a friendly fish tank. Kraken just sounds like something that's going to eat everybody. Now, as cool as that sounds, that everybody comes on my plot that they just get eaten. No, we're just going to make a family-friendly octopus or squid. Something neat, but we'll get that done. So if you have any ideas on what you want to see in this fish tank, shark, manta ray, what kind of fish you want, let me know. I know treasure chest was brought now, and I'm gonna put a treasure chest in there. It's gonna have a hidden secret in it, so we'll see what the fans think of that. I'll make a video of that as well when we get there. But really, keep watching the videos. I really do appreciate all my fans continuing to watch videos. Leave more comments. Let me know how many blue pieces, how many blue countertops is it going to take to build this. If you've been watching the videos, maybe you can start counting, kind of get a guesstimate of how many there are. We'll figure that out. Well, I missed that one too. We'll jump up there and fix it. Better to do it now than to start placing all of them and have them all off. Yep, just over half a slot. We'll get there. But it's a long, tedious process. Lots and lots of pieces will need to go into this. But I think it'll look pretty cool when we're done. It'll be something that nobody else has. And that's my goal. Do something that's bigger, extreme lumber tycoon fish tank. Coming to a plot near you. Yeah, that sounded pretty good. Maybe I should use that as my intro to videos. We'll see. Working on an intro, in and out. But until then, you'll just have to listen to me ramble on about everything and anything. I think we're moving along a little bit better now. We're getting our pieces placed. A lot of chatter going on in the group today. Do not send me money, but I like money. Oh, Asiatic, you're here today. One of my friends joined the server today. Alright. Gotta say hi to my friends. I appreciate my friends. Alright. Yeah, more chatter about damaging, friends, taking, doing, I don't know. Anyway, I'll keep building here, and maybe I'll get a little more done before I start the next video, but just make sure you subscribe, click the like below if you like it, and don't forget, enjoy!